Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard another Charlie 31 departure. We're on the ground here in Albuquerque, and we are in the Beech Starship. So we are going to go ahead and let's go take a look. Beautiful airplane, nice warm day down here in Albuquerque. But we're going to take this. We're going to follow a little bit of the old Route 66 because our good friend over at Bravo 737 uh, drove in the car parade they had out there. That looks like they may have set a record for most vehicles, but it's celebrating Route 66. So I thought, what better way to do that than to hop into a futuristic airplane back in the heyday of Route 66, the Beech Starship. Fly from Albuquerque on into Tulsa, say hi to our friends over at Bravo 737. And yeah, that's where we are at. We're going to, let me go ahead and make sure everything else is good. We're okay. We've got everything we need. And I am broadcasting. All right. So let's get this aircraft fueled up and ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and grab the flight plan. Doing this so you guys can see it. We can unload that. We are literally going from Albuquerque over to Amarillo and what's the other one? TCC Tech Temukna. It's right there. It's in New Mexico. Then we make the turn through uh, Texas up through Oklahoma. We'll stop at I think we're in Texas for like about 2 minutes. Amarillo. Yep, that's it. Our flight plan looks pretty good. We're going to take off from runway 16. We're going to do the ILS to runway 18 left from final, so we can add that in there. We'll come in on the north side and then land into Tulsa there. So it looks like our flight plan is set up. Let's look at our OFP since we are here. We want a total of 3354, so let's get all the fuel on board we can. There we go. Our weight now is 2634. Add 40 on each side. 40 brings us to, what's our plan? 3354. Gross weight is 13.7. Okay, so we're getting close. I think we are good there. So third, we want 3. 50 gallons. 60 gallons gives us 34,100. So we are good there. Our CG is going to be in the back a little bit, but we should be okay. We got 2 passengers on board, and our planned fuel is good. We are on ground power, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the charts for now. We can go ahead and get rid of this as well. We've got enough fuel. Let's start getting the aircraft all set up. All right, so we want to bring this out, and that one is good. Stall warning. We're going to worry about that here in just a minute. Let's go over here. Let's get our battery on, and we're going to go ahead and get external power on. Let's get our ECAS pilot and co-pilot up. Our standby gyro is good. Ground connection, ground communications, don't need to worry about that. Alternate blower, we're going to get that on, and we're going to get you going like this, and auto. Let's get you turned way down and you way up. Blowers high. Temperature down. All right, we're doing okay. Nose gears down. Let's go. All right, with that, we can go to initialize system. All data is okay. FMS data. All right, we're good. Messages. Update VLF from FMS. And there we go. So we can initialize. All data okay. And now we can go to our nav source. There we go. So we're going to go to our normal procedures checklists. Let me zoom in there for us. Oh, we don't want that. All right, so pre-flight checks, we are good. There. Battery's good. Pitot static, air steer door, good. There we go. There we go. Before starting engine, circuit breakers are good. Panels are good. Parking brake is set. Static source is normal. Oxygen mask, ice protection, don't need that right now. Nice and warm down here. Where's our temp? Temperature is okay. All right, keep going. Taco King, what's going on? Well, we're gonna go ahead and get these all the way back as well. So let's get this. How's your day going, pal? How's your day going, Taco King? Sorry about that. How are you doing today? You doing all right? We're gonna do about 2 hours of flying with this little fella. So we're good there. All those are okay. Thanks, pal. Oh, and thanks for reminding me. I'll do that. Get over there and make sure we got the pole going. There we go. Pole has started. So back to the old aircraft. And one more, lights are as required. We can go ahead and look up here and we can go ahead and get our master lights on and our nav lights on. And we are almost ready to start engines. So there we go. All right, so checklist is complete. There we go. Engine starting from ground power. External power, battery volts are good. Yep, those are good. Avionics we're all right. L and right gens are off. Batteries on. Connect to aircraft 28. We're good. External power switch is on. ECAS is on. Right ignition start. Here we go. You ready? Right ignition start. About 18. Since it's a little on the warm side today, we're going to go ahead and give it just a second. All right, once that gets about 55, we'll drop out the starter. And there we go. Beauty. Okay. So we're good there. All right, and we're going to go ahead and get the left one going. Same thing. There we go, looking pretty good there. External power switch is off. Oh, we want that and that. Now we can go like this. Can you go through here? Let's go ahead and disconnect. Checklist is complete. All right. Grab our pad. We can disconnect the external power, and we can also get our cabin door closed. While we do that, let's go get our flight plan. So we are at KABQ. let me zoom in there for you so you can see what I'm doing. All right, K, A, B, Q. And then we're going to K, T, C, C. Then we're going to K, A, and A. Enter. And then we're going to K, O, K, C. And finally landing at K Tulsa. And that is going to be our end of flight plan. Perfect. We're going to depart runway 26 here out of Albuquerque. So let's go to our index and we'll go to our plan map display. All right. So if we go, yep, straight into Tulsa. If we do our approach, we're going to do the ILS runway 18 left from vectors. There we go. And we're all good. We are only going up to 15,000 feet today. Kind of trying to keep it scenic. Probably going to be a little bit bumpy. Let's get our, we want to try and climb at about 150. There we go. Let's look at our trim. There we go. Trim looks centered. Everything else looks centered. All right, with that, we're going to go ahead and get you guys out of feather. All right, let's go back to our avionics are good. Oh, we have not connected to VATSIM yet, so let's go like that. So we'll come out of our little parking area, go up to Gulf, and then we'll go all the way down Gulf to runway 26. We should be good to go. All right, so we connect. We are Charlie 31. Beech Starship, there we go, and we can connect. Auto ATC, they want us to squawk 1523. So we can do that in here. So if we go to ATC 1523. Bam, there we go. All right, and we are all good. We are not on standby, so we're good to go. Perfect, on to our flight plan, nav source. Alright. Sorry about that, folks. We got the stall warning heaters on. Everything else is good there. Get the left and right heats on, and everything else is good to go. All right, go to our flight plan, and before taxi, standby indicators are on, bleed valves, lights are set. Let's get the seatbelt sign on. We should have, our beacon should be on. Low, there we go. All right. Anti-skid in on? Oh, because we gotta go like this. There we go. Should get rid of those two. There we go. Alright, no smoking, we're good. Pilot, co-pilot instruments, flat forward wing is good. AHRS is aligned. CDU time and date position. Radar is in standby. And brakes released and checked. Here we go. And we also want to go here. And we want to go .CTAF KABQ 20.3. So if we go COM 1203, drop that there, and then we can do this, or we go like this. There we go. All right, with that, our takeoff full. We're not going to do that one. Annunciators. Okay, here we go. We're going to taxi out, and we will do. We're up to 15,000 feet. We can go with that, and we will go with heading. So, all right, let's get taxiing out of here, folks. Albuquerque ground, Starship Charlie 31, taxiing runway 26 via Golf, Albuquerque. Maybe this will work. Nope. We're going to go up here. Perfect. Going to be one of those days. Alright, so this should be golf. Tyler, what's going on, pal? Stand by, Tyler. Yeah, we could take a look at it. We're going to make the next left at the end here, and then we'll cross the runway. Albuquerque traffic, Starship 31, crossing runway 30. And Albuquerque traffic, Starship 31, clear runway 30. No need for de-ice, pressurization is good, rate knob's good, avionics checked and set, autopilot is and disabled, we're good. Echo. We're making a ride on Echo. It's all good. It's made for the occasional transition of an aircraft or an ARP rig. I need no help. My props are good. Alright, we're going to go all the way down to the end, make a left turn. We're going to take all of this runway that we can. Alright. Should be coming up on the arm disarm area. I think that's what this is right here. FMS. We are heading, so we'll be okay. Alright, forward wing. Canard is being deployed. Auto feather is being armed. Standby altimeter is good. Engine displays are good. We're doing okay. We'll get up here and we'll get stopped, and then I'll adjust our trim for climb out. Tyler, what are you up to today? How's things down in the Springs? Do you ever do the Manitou Incline? Next left is the runway. Albuquerque traffic, Starship Charlie 31 lining up runway 26, Albuquerque. that, we can go. I should have had all those on. There we go. All right, with that, let's get our heading. Where are we at? We are. There we go. Fly runway heading. And we can get you and you on. There we go. Let's get you guys up. Want to get you. How's that look on the we want a couple more. Five degrees it is. Oh, and then we want to get the trim back down into the green. There we go. We are set, ladies and gentlemen. Albuquerque traffic, Starship Charlie 31, departing runway 26. Be a left turn to the south and back to the east. Albuquerque. All right, 95%, and here we go, folks. Airspeed's coming up. Gear up. Autopilot engage. We can go ahead and get the canard going forward or coming back. And will do, pal. I think we're doing pretty good. All right. And Albuquerque traffic, Starship Charlie 31, left turn to the south. Back to, we'll go south for just a minute. Get through 10,000 feet. Looking pretty nice here over Albuquerque. And Albuquerque traffic, Starship Charlie 31, making a left turn to the east, climbing through 10,000 Albuquerque. Last call. All right, so now we can go with a direct once we get leveled out. Once we're kind of headed in that direction. Climb power is doing good. We're going up to 12,000 or 15,000. We're almost there. We're doing pretty good. All right, auto feather can come off. We can sink our props. We're going to go ahead and accelerate here in about 1,000 feet. So let's go to our direct. Nav mode. There we go, folks. We are on our way on Route 66. Let's see, Albuquerque. There it is. Right there. All right, doing it right now for you, pal. We are level at 150. Oh, I wonder. Oh, I can do that now. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. All right, start bringing the power back a little bit. All right, going to the DMs, Tyler. That's looking pretty sweet, dude. I like it. That's a pretty legit little paint scheme you got there, bro. Nice. I like it, dude. That looks good. Go to our index. Let's go to our plan map. Display. All right, there we go. All right, I'm gonna have to beg for your apologies here. I got to run out and check something in the backyard for the family. Yeah. Is it just yeah? Drop a link in the. Send me a DM. Give me a minute, pal. Give me a minute, guys. Hold on.
Southwest 3300 is 11 miles southwest, descend through 10,000 through the RNAV 26 Albuquerque.
Sorry about that, guys. We are on our way. We are KTCC, and then we're on to Amarillo. We're just enjoying some scenes here. Look at that. Make sure I haven't got pinged by ATC at all. We're good. That's what I need to do. I think if I go down here to the audio panel, there we go. I wonder if it fixes it when, there we go. Not quite so loud. Got the noise canceling on. Doing pretty good. Got a visit from the Chaos Dock.
Southwest 3300, turn in 3.5 mile final, runway 26, Albuquerque.
Very good girl, Alice. Very good girl, Alice. 75 miles from KTCC. That is New Mexico. Tucumcari Municipal. Tucumcari. Tucumcari. Then it's on to Amarillo. Copy, pal. It's
Albuquerque traffic, Southwest 300, clear runway 26, taxiing Alpha to Alpha 8, Albuquerque.
perfect. You did a good job on that, dude. Good job. Oh, that's what I was looking for. Nice and quiet, keeping the views going. TPA. Isn't there already a TPA Airlines? Let's that's the airport. Yeah, it's Tampa Cargo, Colombian airline. But I mean, you do what you want. I mean, people will just see you as a white aircraft unless they have that livery. You have to create a CSL, Charlie Sierra Lima. Uh, well, you can't just put it in. So, all right, FSLTL, if that's what you use for model matching, then you'll have to, that gives you a CSL. Let me look. Let me double check. VMR. Okay, so the CSL you'll just have to fiddle part around, but you need a VMR. So Victor Mike Romeo file. So look in how, so if you go in and create, well, since you created it, see about how it creates a VMR file. Then you put that in your VMR files so that when you connect via vPilot, it will match that code. We're just chugging along looking at Route 66 right now. Getting bounced around a little bit, not too bad. I probably want to make sure the yaw damper is on. I think that's the yaw damper. There we go. Whoa, Tyler, I think I found something. Papa Uniform Bravo. Let's see if there's a Papa Uniform Bravo. Dude, you could do pub. PUB, Papa Uniform Bravo. There you go. There's a Papa Uniform Alpha, no Papa Uniform Bravo. All right. Just crossing over. There it is. On our way to Amarillo now. All right, give me another second here, folks. we're back in the old flight deck. Chores are being completed. And we should probably be about, let's see. We're coming up on Amarillo. There it is. We're chugging along at 323 miles per hour. Is that what true airspeed 323 knots. True airspeed, my bad. My eyes are all burnt because I was just outside in the sun working with the sprinkler. All right. No, well, yes, you create a zip and then you follow the file structure. So that means you have to have the JSONs and the config. And so if you go to flightsim.to, find one of the liveries that installs via OC3 and look at its files and structures and make sure yours match that. So all right, after we cross over Amarillo, we've got 200 and some odd miles to Oklahoma City. I think it's like 201. So let's go out. Let's take a look. There's Amarillo, 200 miles to Oklahoma City. see if we can spot where Route 66 is. It's possible. He's pretty busy. He just started a new job, so if you ask, be patient with him. He does have a bit of work to do. So, yeah, you can ask, and don't just, you can ask, and don't be worried if he says it might not happen for a little while, because he's a pretty busy fellow. So he comes in and flies when he can. You probably see that when we fly on Thursday night flying club. Sometimes he can fly. Like, he was so busy on Thursday he was unable to join. So, but ask, you can ask. So let's go outside. There's Route 66. 201 miles to the next waypoint. So be a minute, probably be about half an hour on this course. So let me go double check the sprinklers. So time to go 28. 48. So we're about 50 minutes away from being on the ground in Tulsa. 273 miles. I think we're doing okay. All right, so we can probably get a VNAV going. Oh, that's before we get into that, I need to go check the book of faces. Well, that's not cool. You're not even looking at Route 66. So we're going to go ahead and get some vertical nav stuff going here. So if we look at our ILS for runway 18 left, Owasso, we want to be at 2,400 feet. So let's go in here, vertical nav, Owasso, 2,400 feet. Is that what I said? There we go. So 309 feet per minute. So we got a ways before we have to start our descent. And then the other one is we probably want to go with a waypoint between Oklahoma City and CFCDK. So let's see, let's go to our flight plan, and we want to radar control. We want just weather radar. We're good. Weather and turbulence. Okay, so nav source. Okay, go to our flight plan. CFCDK. Let's go look and see what it says on CFCDK. Owasso. Our minimums will be 200 feet at 841. So let's get that set up here. So decision height will be 200 feet. And our 851, 850, 860. There we go. All right, what's our master caution giving us grief about? I don't see anything. You guys see any warning lights or anything that's giving us heartache? Triple fed bus. It's looking okay. How are we doing on fuel? Everything's good along here. All right, let's go see. Left engine. Right engine. Electric's looking good. Cabin's looking cool. Nice exhaust. And failures. Nope. No active failures. So, get you put back away. may have just been something I did inadvertently. For some reason, when I move the mouse, sometimes it grabs a dial or a switch and clicks it. Not super stoked about that. Not 100% sure what it's about. So, and if we look, our runway course is 180 at 109.7. So let's go ahead and zoom in on here again. Nav 109.7. Make that active for us. There we go. And then our course for that will be 180. All right, let's go over here. Let's go like this. There we go. 180 is set. VR1. There we go. I mean, we can probably set up our heading to 180 as well. Nope. We want to sync it up. So there we go. Let's go back. Let's take a look what's happening out there. Oh, look at that. All right. Tyler, what's for dinner today, pal? All right, getting ready to make our turn over Oklahoma City. Getting a little wind up here, about a 22 knot quartering tailwind. We'll turn directly into that wind here in a moment. Probably pick up a couple extra knots. So we're doing 320 knots true airspeed. Interesting. All right, we're on our way into Oklahoma City. What is causing the caution? How are we doing on fuel? 130 gallons, we're okay. All right, let's go over here. Let's get our vertical nav up here. So we're 734 feet. So we're doing okay for now. Are you guys seeing any alarms? Beyond the airspeed fluctuations, we got about a 19 knot, 20 knot tailwind. And we are inbound to Tulsa. $90 miles to go. So 15 times 3, 45 miles from Owasso. We should expect to start our descent. Let's go ahead and sync up. And we can get our range back. The other one we want to do is, let's go over here, let's get our CTAF. CTAF for Tulsa is 121.2. So we can go into, let's get you, see, I'm not seeing anything. No failures, so master caution. I'm not getting any cast warnings. Pressure's looking okay. Fuel flow's okay. Yeah, so in saying that, we want to go look at the airport chart and general aviation. So we're going to be landing on runway 18 left, hopefully off by Bravo, and then we'll go over to the GA parking. Coming in, Owasso, we want to be at 2,400. That's where we need to be, 2,400. So let's go over here. No, we're set, 2,400. 1,000 feet per minute now, so we're doing okay. keep me entertained here. You guys, I appreciate you guys. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. We can do that. We can do that from here. All right, so now we can get you dialed down to 2800. And I think you're set. Then, let's see, what course are we on? We are at 051. Let's go to 040. 045. That'll work. And we can go heading. Very good girl, Alice. Bring it around to 040. I feel a little more comfortable with 040. There we go. And what was our CTAF? 121.2. Can actually bring our course a little more left. So let's go to 31. No, let's go 35, 36. So we can keep double checking by going here and then go. There we go. Man, just getting shaken around up here. Excuse me. And we are at, let's see. 1,500 feet per minute. We're doing all right for now. Got that in there. Let's go ahead and start our descent. All right, we're doing okay. We're on our way down. We're trying to hold about 1,500 feet per minute. We're doing pretty good getting there. Coming through 10,000 feet. Let's make sure all our lights are still on, so we're good there, there, and there. Try and keep this girl slowing down. Let's get our approach ref in there. Still got a minute before we go direct. Not quite 90 degrees there, but the airport's there on our right. I believe that's the airport. Let's double check. I think that's the airport. We can re-engage navs. We're going to go direct and go to nav. 12 miles out. And Tulsa traffic, Starship Charlie 31. 12 miles out for the ILS, runway 18 left, Tulsa. Little bit being pushed a little bit to the left, so we got about 12 miles to go to get down another 3,000 feet, 2,000 feet. Gotta get our power way back. There we go. Let's be nice, level out, slow her down. Doing all right, 200 knots. We're A-OK. Now we can do the approach. No, come on, little fella. We are way out of wonky here. Tulsa traffic, Starship Charlie 31, 10 miles out, ILS runway 18 left, Tulsa. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take over. Got the runway in sight. Canard coming out. Slow down a little more. Let's see if we can do. There we go. Gear coming out. Heck of a little bit of a crosswind, nice little off the nose. There we go. Picking up the pappies, we need to come right more. So we want to do that. There we go. Let's go here. Beauty, we can leave you right there. We are still way high, but we're doing okay. Gear is down. Canard is out. A little bobbly there. Here we go. Should have a right turn before we get to the runway. Canard can come back. And Tulsa traffic, Starship Charlie 31, clear runway 18 left, taxiing to park, Tulsa. 238, that was a little rough. Had to work on my landings with these little, with these greens. But that's going to do it. Thanks for flying along with me. Route 66, 100 years this year. And, yeah, we're just going to taxi on over to the GA ramp. We'll get a little diagonal right up here. We'll park over on the right up here, so. Yeah, a lot of fun flying this. I don't know what this is giving me grief about. Master caution, something's giving me some grief on that. We'll park right over here. Such an amazing looking aircraft. We'll run over all these edge lights in the middle of the taxiway. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for flying along with me. We're going to go ahead and get our props back. And give her just a second, get her all cooled off. We can go ahead and get you. Everything can't come off. And, well, we want that one on for now. There we go. And I think we are good for causing... Oh, let's get ground power up for us. Chocks set. And we can get the cabin door open while we shut these motors down. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tulsa. Route 66, they did set a record today for largest cruise or classic car parade. So yeah, a lot of fun there. I want to send a shout out to Bravo 737, drove his Trans Am in that. But yeah, good flight. We're gonna go have some dinner. We'll probably be back a little bit later with Captain Jack, maybe do some big plane ops for tonight. We'll see what we can get into, but till then, thanks for dropping by the stream, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate having you here. You guys are always fun. Tyler, Taco King, Rachel, Bravo 737, Captain Jack, thank you guys for stopping by, giving me that thumbs up. You have a great rest of your afternoon, and we'll talk to you on the next flight.